Hello and welcome to this Thursday edition of ABC24 Weather Impact Now. I appreciate you being with us. I'm Chief Meteorologist Trevor Burchett. Got a jam-packed show for you today, a lot to cover, including the stories you just heard about. But we also have just a little bit of weather we got to get to first. We always start out with your local forecast and your next weather impact. Here's what you need to know right now as you are wrapping up your Thursday. Much like today, I think it's going to be a mostly dry Friday. Rain chances are very low tomorrow, but by the weekend, pop-up storm chances do return. So Saturday and Sunday could feature some pop-up storm chances. Good news is that's coming with a little front that could knock the temperatures down just a little bit. Now, usually I'd call this a cold front. I hesitate to say that because it's not going to get cold, but we are going to see those temperatures drop a couple of degrees by early next week. Made it to 94 today, just above average, 92. Record highs 101, and no rain in Memphis today. And really, most of us missed out on the rain. A lot of the rain you're seeing on this map from the last 24 hours is actually from last night. So through the day today, most areas have been dry, but of course, we've had a lot of rain to deal with in the last couple of weeks. That has really helped our drought situation. How about this? Our drought is over for most of the Mid-South. Now, eastern Arkansas down in the Delta still in a moderate drought. Those are the areas that had it really bad, so it's taken a little bit longer to get out of that drought. But for the first time in a long time, several months at least, it seems like most of the Mid-South is clearing out of that drought condition, which is really good news. Here in Memphis, it's been a nice day, just sunny and hot. Of course, when we give up the rain and the rain chances go lower, it gets hotter. 92 the current temperature, feels like 99 due to that extra humidity. Now going to the radar, most areas have been dry today. Radar still giving us a pretty clean sweep. I am finding a couple of thunderstorms here in West Tennessee, at least some pop-up downpours. Northern Hardeman County, right over Selmer, seeing a little bit of light rain, not even much of any lightning with that one. There is some thunder and lightning there in Madison County, riding up Interstate 40, coming into Jackson. This is moving away from us though, so not coming into Hardeman County. Those storms are now going back toward Jackson. And as you can see, everybody else pretty much dry. We are watching some storms just off to our north that have been pretty strong so far. This is up in southern Missouri, headed into Kentucky. You see we have several severe thunderstorm warnings here. Big cluster of storms coming into Sikeston. That's where the Lamberts is. That's the one thing I know about Sikeston's, where they throw those rolls. Pop-up storms, they're right along the Arkansas-Missouri state line. This is coming into Dunklin County here in the next little bit. Got a severe thunderstorm warning there. But again, just eyeballing it as we put it into motion, let's call it over the last hour. It seems like most of this is going to be north of Dyersburg. So there you can see Dyersburg on the map right at the bottom of the screen. Just generally tracking these storms out, it looks like they are mainly going to be north of Dyersburg. At least the strongest part of the storms, I think, are mainly going to be going into Kentucky. There is a pretty strong storm in Greene County, Arkansas right now. That's west of Paragould. That's possibly coming into the Boot Heel and could bring a downpour to Dyersburg in a bit. I do think the heaviest and the strongest storms, what you're seeing right now in Missouri, is going to mainly be in Kentucky. Shouldn't be a major issue for Dyersburg. However, the reason I tell you all that is because they have included Dyer County in a severe thunderstorm watch. They issued this severe thunderstorm watch just a bit ago for those storms up there. And I guess just to be on the safe side, to give it a little buffer, they went ahead and included Dyer County in the Boot Heel. But, I mean, those storms are up near Sikeston. I think they're mainly going to be going into Kentucky, maybe Lake and Obion County in Tennessee. But it looks like generally this is going to be north of Dyersburg. I did want to let you know, just in case you see that alert on your phone, they included Dyer County, I guess, just to, cover their bases. But most of those storms going to be north of there. So rain chances very low tonight. A couple of sprinkles. If you live up near Dyersburg, I can't rule out a little downpour. But, again, most of it stays north of you. We'll get to 78 overnight tonight under a partly cloudy sky, so it's going to be pretty muggy. Those AC units still working hard even in the overnight hours. Tomorrow is going to be a very similar day to today, a mix of sun and clouds, hot, humid, and mostly dry. I think we have a pretty dry Friday, but of course that just means it's hot. We'll start off around 80, already at 90 at lunchtime, and then close to 93 or 94 by the afternoon. Heat index over 100, maybe as high as 105 by tomorrow afternoon. So again, of course, since we're losing that rain chance tomorrow, it's going to feel much hotter. Now, I can't rule out a shower. I think most of it would be in the morning, so there could be a couple of sprinkles early, most of the day dry. By the weekend, though, pop-up storm chances do return. It's going to be pretty similar to last weekend. Some of you get lucky, don't see a drop. Some of you will see very heavy downpours that last for a quick hour or so. So just keep an eye on the radar this weekend. Those storms could definitely pop up. Starting off tomorrow morning, notice, like I mentioned, if there is any rain tomorrow, it's likely to be in the morning up toward Dyersburg. Crockett County as well, seeing some sprinkles. But through the rest of the day, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, radar stays pretty much clear. Now, going into Saturday, I think a good chunk of Saturday is dry. There's 2 o'clock Saturday. So again, this does not ruin the whole weekend. But by Saturday evening and Saturday night, closer to 4 or 5 p.m., we do get more of those pop-up thunderstorms that could be heavy and could be a little stronger. So Saturday and Sunday going to be the best chances to see pop-up storms. Again, it does not rain the whole weekend, but there could be some downpours at times, especially in the evening. And then next week turns a little more dry. So just remember, these storms are isolated. They usually don't last too long, but they could be heavy with some downpours and high wind gusts. Just remember, when thunder roars, if you hear it, it's time to head inside. Now, temperatures actually go down a little bit next week. Look at this. Heat index 90 next week. Lower humidity, slightly lower temperatures. It's not going to feel half bad, but we do have to deal with, again, those pop-up storm chances for the weekend. Remember, as you're out and about this weekend, got a busy one in Memphis. You can scan the QR code there on your screen. That's going to take you to download the ABC24 Plus streaming app for your smart TV. If you have a Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, Samsung, download our app for free on there. Just go to the App Store, or you can scan that QR code. You can watch our live broadcast or repeats of newscasts, or you can just check the radar anytime you want. We have a constant live streaming radar, so maybe keep that up at the pool while you're out and about. Make sure those storms aren't popping up near your neighborhood, because again, these are hit or miss. A lot of us will have a miss this weekend, won't see much rain at all. Some of us will get some heavy downpours. So tonight, looking mostly dry, 78 the low temperature, maybe a storm up near Dyersburg, other areas dry. 94 tomorrow, heat index of about 100, and then those pop-up storm chances continue for the weekend. Saturday and Sunday both have chances for storms, especially in the afternoon and evening. Some could be heavy. Next week, rain chances go down. Temperatures actually go down a little bit too. 90 on Monday, very slight storm chance there. Tuesday as well. 88 degrees on Tuesday, 89 Wednesday. Heat index comes down as well with slightly lower humidity, but temperatures do climb again by the end of next week, back to about 91 on Thursday. So that is an update on your local forecast. Again, it's a weekend. You just want to make sure you are watching the radar if you're in town, but you also want to know the weather if you're headed out of town. Meteorologist Daniel McDonald has you covered with the regional forecast after this.